When you go to any competition, especially something as massive as this, I always find that I do get little doubts. I think it's just natural to feel, or can I do this, question yourself. We need to get 2 girls in the top 8 to get our place for Great Britain at the Olympics. Hello, I'm just here with Emma, Kat and Amanda, and we just finished our first training session in the competition hall today at the NIA in Birmingham, and we think it all went really well. Very nervous, just want it to go really well, so my training's been good, done everything I could possibly do, so all in all I've just got to do it on the day. That's what it's all about.
Next, competing on behalf of Great Britain is Laura Gallagher.
So with 2 Olympic places up for grabs per country, the GB team need 2 girls to make the final by finishing in the top 8. The competitors must complete 2 routines. The first of these is set. The judges are looking for a straight, controlled body, staying on the cross and keeping a consistent height. It's not a bad routine for Laura. She loses it a little bit, landing slightly off centre, but she manages to pull it back and finish strongly. As it stands, Laura is qualifying. The second routine is voluntary, so she can make all the difference here. She's chosen a more difficult routine in order to maximise her scores. Again, she starts off strongly, but unfortunately the nerves are starting to get to her and she loses control, almost coming off the trampoline altogether, which results in a heavy penalty. It's not been one of her best performances.
A lot of pressure out there, and overall I'm disappointed because I know I could have done so much better. Just probably relief that it's over. Probably more disappointment coming through, missed opportunity.
She's in 3rd, and we've calculated that there's a possible 7 more in front, so it's whether their nerves hold or not. So we've got to sit here until 8 o'clock tonight.
I ended up in just 1 place, missing the final just by 1 place, so I was absolutely gutted, and that was decided on the final round.
Fortunately, Kat Driscoll did qualify, giving Britain 1 Olympic place.
Now it's just between 5 girls to battle for that 1 place, and it's going to be a really tough battle because we're all at a very similar standard, and it could be any one of us, so it's really tough.
Laura did get to jump again and fared much better in the team event.
Great Britain take silver. Listen for the applause.
Standing on the podium was amazing. I want to be doing that again. It all makes the hard work and all the hours training just really worthwhile. Such a sensational feeling. Yeah.
The Olympics isn't just about London. Hundreds of athletes will be descending on our doorstep for training camps ahead of the Games.
The entire Great Britain Paralympic squad are going to be based here at the University of Bath before going on to the Olympic Village. And that means they'll be able to take full advantage of some of these incredible facilities.
Now, last time out in Beijing, our Paralympians came home with 102 medals. Any chance of topping that this year? Well, here's a few people to keep an eye on.
In the pool, Kate Gray from Thornbury won silver and bronze at the World Short Course Championships. And Stephanie Millwood from Corsham took 3 golds and 2 silvers at the Europeans.
For the men, 2008 silver medalist Anthony Stevens from Burnham-on-Sea leads the way after 3 silvers and a bronze at the Euros.
In tennis, Taunton's Lucy Schuker has won numerous international singles and doubles tournaments. Last year, she partnered Wanborough's Louise Hunt to back-to-back women's doubles titles.
And on horseback, look out for current Paralympic champion Anne Dunham from Broadhinton and Debbie Criddle from Taunton, who won 3 golds in Athens. Well, despite that vast array of talent, actually very few of our Paralympians are currently household names. Ben Rushgrove is looking to change all of that. Now, he sprinted to the silver medal in Beijing in the 100 metres despite having a broken foot. He's been telling me about his hopes for raising the profile of disability sport.
in sport and in life really, it's about being the best that you can be. I want people to see disability in a different way, and that is slowly being achieved through examples that I am setting and that other people are setting in disability sport at the moment.
Paralympian, public speaker and now even a movie star on the silver screen. Since winning his medal in Beijing, Ben Rushgrove has become more than just an athlete. An independent filmmaker has spent the last 3 years following Ben, and tonight his movie is getting its premiere.
It's quite a personal film, if that makes sense. And a lot of people in the audience don't know this side of me at all, you know what I mean?
Ben's friends and family are gathering in his home city of Bath. As we head to meet them, there's a chance to ask him what he hopes the film will say.
This is showing that the Paralympic Games isn't kind of, you know, the younger brother to the Olympics anymore. You know, we're bringing them up to the same level, and that's really important. And you can see that throughout, throughout the film.
Are you nervous?
No, not really. I'm all right.
You are famous.
It's scary, isn't it? Well, look, really, all I want to say was thanks for turning up. You know, obviously you're going to see a lot of me in this film, and I just hope that you enjoy it.
Ben's story is compelling subject matter. Born with cerebral palsy and virtually deaf, his childhood was a challenge. A move to a special boarding school transformed his education and unearthed his hidden talent.
He would run everywhere. There was once I asked him to go and collect something from our laundry. We had some PE kits over there, which was right on the other side of this quite big school. And when he went, I thought, I'll just ring them up to let them know he's on the way. By the time they picked up the phone, he was there.
One question remains for him: what made him stand out? We've reunited Ben with the talent scout that spotted him 8 years ago.
How did you kind of choose me over all other people?
It was that determination and the kind of wholeheartedness with which you threw yourself into the process that we stood in awe of, and we thought, well, yeah, if we can't make something of that one, I don't know what we can, what we need.
The great thing about being disabled is that you have an opportunity to educate everybody else who isn't disabled. You almost, I feel, have a responsibility to do that.
Ben is now a regular speaker in schools. Today, it's sixth formers in Keynsham.
This is what I really enjoy doing secretly. This is my little kind of hobby on the side, if you like.
Paralympians actually have the power to inspire young people even more than Olympians because of where they've got to and what they've gone through. And I think Ben's just an absolute delight.
The idea that I'm driven by is the idea that I want to get to a point where society accepts disability in the same way that it accepts ability.
It's not just all about the medals for him, it's sort of getting the message across about the disability as well.
The movie premiere has been a success.
I was feeling the tension like you guys were, you know, even though I knew what was going to happen.
Ben's message has been a powerful one.
I just kept wiping away a small tear from my eye, you know, and hope nobody saw that. But I think just to hear your child talking as openly as Ben did there, I think it's quite revealing, really, and again makes you feel very proud.
It touched everything and emotion you could think of, and you know that's such a really strong kind of basis to work from when you're making a film.
Passionate off the track and determined on it, this star of the silver screen might also end up with gold later this year.
Getting to the top of your sport is very tough, so it's pretty rare to find more than one sporting superstar in the same family. Martin Sinclair is the eldest of 3 footballing brothers. Siblings Jake and Scott are professionals at Southampton and Swansea City. Now Martin is hoping to make it a hat-trick of success, going for gold with the Great Britain cerebral palsy team.
It's Sinclair. 1-0. And Sinclair, a hat-trick at Wembley. That's what it looks like.
The trappings of success that come with being a Premier League footballer. Contrast this with Scott's older brother Martin, whose day starts helping pupils at Treloar School.
This is my dream. I really wanted to do this when I was younger, to help younger kids just like the same as me. So yeah, it's not really a job, to be honest.
Martin was born with cerebral palsy. He broke his hip at 15, meaning he also had to use a wheelchair.
Do you want me to kick it forward?
Watching not football.
But football runs in the family. His dad was a semi-pro and his brothers are both professionals. Scott enjoying the high life with Swansea City. There's no place for envy though, and now Martin's getting his turn with the British cerebral palsy team.
We're in two different situations and two different people at the end of the day. He didn't have a disability and I did, so at the end of the day he's just living his dream, and I'm hopefully living my dream when I hopefully get picked for the London 2012 Olympics.
Martin's made the last cut before final selection for London. It is a tense time, but that doesn't stop the banter about Martin's famous brother.
Here he is.
I think he thinks he's Scott half the time. Like when he's playing on the game, he'll go, Scott, oh, bruv, what are you doing? Oh,
Pass it!
it's so clear. Oh, he's giving it away. He looks like him as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Ever since he's got that new haircut, it's like,
He
is
wants
that
to be him.
Scott? Is that Scott? No, it's mine.
Look, cheeky boys, 3 cheeky little boys.
At the Sinclair family home in Bath, Scott and his mum know the battle Martin's faced to get this far.
He used to wear caliper on his left leg and wear special boots, which was quite hard because obviously we couldn't get football boots for him. So what we do is just buy different size boots and then fill up the smaller boot with sort of insoles and steps to make his sort of left leg a little bit longer.
That's me and Martin, yeah.
He's a great sportsman and a great brother to me, and his mental strength's unbelievable. He's been through a hell of a lot to get where he is now, so hopefully he can kick on now and get picked for the Paralympics.
Obviously a Premiership match there's thousands of people, whereas at Martin's match there isn't. But to me it's really no different at all.
GB qualified as host nation. Now they face sides who train full-time. But there's only one goal for Martin.
It's gold. It's always gold. We have to go out there and we're always winners. All the lads are hopefully going to get behind us, and the fans getting behind us and make the gold medal.
After years spent following his brothers' careers, Martin wants them to be cheering him on in September.
Hopefully be watching me, if they're not training, and hopefully supporting me like I usually do for them. But they will. They're a great bunch of brothers, and hopefully I can go out there and support, be a proud moment for the Sinclair family. So yeah.
Well, there's not that long to go now before Martin, Laura, Pete and all of the West's Olympic and Paralympic hopefuls are right here, competing hard and hoping for that experience of their lives.
And you can be with us every step of the way on that road to the Olympics by tuning into Points West and your local radio stations.
Well, British Olympic Dreams is back on Saturday with a Winter Youth Games special. That's BBC One at 1 o'clock.
We're going to leave you with a little reminder of just what the Olympics means for us. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Bye-bye.
The British flag bearer, Mark Foster.
It's every athlete's dream to run in the Olympic Games. Well done, Kate Reid.
He likes it. It's a test.
Spot on. And Andrew Simpson have one goal.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Gold medal. Great Britain. Wonderfully done. Absolutely amazing.
Heather Fell, medalist here in Beijing, will take silver.